And ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another one of these. Another My Little Pony first time reactions, or this is, of course, the second time. I mean, the first time to this specifically. Um, it seems like Escape from Katrina was the next thing on the on the list here. I don't know what or who Katrina is or why we need to escape from her, but it seems like dark times are on the horizon. I have absolutely no idea. Um, but this time, you'll be pleased to know, but to both Ghost Kitty and Josh in the chat right now, that I'm not alone this adventure today. It seems like somebody took pity on me and decided to aid me on this adventure. And much like Firefly swooping up the first unsuspecting person involved with this, I that is exactly the same thing that has happened here. So if Discord can actually make me undeafen, there we go, perfect. Please welcome our guest for today, Ghostie, who is loading now and was there a second ago. Ghostie, you became a wheel for a second. So, for speaking of ghosts, Ghost Kitty says in the chat, of course, they're in the movie, just assume it's themed. I have no idea. I mean, yeah, I guess like that would make sense. Katrina being the name of the would kind of make sense. Yeah. There's no anime character called Serena or something. Oh, Ghosty is deafened on my end. That's why nothing is happening right now. Mm. And she's gone. Okay. A second. There we go. I don't know what's happening. We haven't even got to the video yet. I'm
I
already confused.
I'm all I'm I'm always a wheel. It's my default state of being.
Yeah. The problem is, cameras full of wheels.
Wheels.
Speaking of that, my webcam is just currently trying to track me. Seems to think my arms are flailing, even though I just have them like on my lap. So if I do that, it's fine. But then if I just do that, yeah, suddenly just starts to lose all control. And oh yeah, I forgot. That's why I was like further back here last time. Yeah, there we go. Because apparently, if my shoulders are exposed, the forward tracking doesn't kick in, and I just look like I've disembodied mouth. I can do that. It doesn't seem to register the fact that I'm talking currently. I don't know. Weird VTuber stuff. Who cares? This is meant to be the escape from Katrina's stream, so escape for Katrina. Oh, okay. I'll fix that. I'll fix that for the YouTube upload. Yeah, for Katrina.
For Katrina.
Okay. Yeah, I know. You're real again.
Yeah, as we figured out, Fuji doesn't like me. Oh, it seems like that's going to happen a lot.
See, well, if you decide to return it next time, then yeah, if you want to update your VTube before that, then that would be perfect. That was our original
That
plan.
would be ideal, wouldn't it?
Yeah, very true. It's like before of that, half it was like, hey, wait a second. Yeah, this is a thing that happened before.
Wait, Ghosting was a VTuber for 0.5 seconds before her computer overheated and started to explode.
Yeah, same thing for me. Now I've got a new computer. I've decided to return. Similar idea. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Oh well. Let's return to the back rooms and see if this actually works. This is the restored version. I forget which channel it's from. That'll be linked on the YouTube version. Um, so as Ghosty mentioned to me, this does mean that somebody has gone through and painstakingly tried to increase the quality of this. Also, that was the same thing, the same deal for last time. I am wondering because I did see another version of of rescue at Midnight Castle just to remind myself what happened. And they cut out like an entire like musical sequence. It seemed like it was like almost like an abridged version, even though it was only like a minute shorter. So I'm not sure if there's going to be any missing content in this one. It's not from the same channel, but I guess people have made a habit of snipping out certain sections they don't like. So we'll see what happens. Also, it turns out that one actually highlighted that's the first part of it, and then then anything from the sea ponies onwards in Escape from Midnight Castle, or no, Rescue from Midnight Castle, what was apparently part two, and it wasn't edited like that in the version that we saw, but I guess it was a two-parter in some way. Possibly just had like a commercial break in between or something that got removed. I don't know. So we could be in for, I don't know, whichever edit has, the whims of YouTube have dictated. So I guess let's go ahead and see. Without further distraction, on with the reaction.
My Little Pony, Escape from Catrina.
I mean, the title says one thing, but all I'm thinking of now is The Simpsons. Of course, wouldn't exist for another 2 years until this video came out on the Tracy Ullman show. But
Who knows? Maybe Simpsons was inspired by My Little Pony.
That's the most hilarious thing ever. If there are any characters that share a name with The Simpsons in this video, we'll look out for this.
Starring Tammy Grimes and Paul.
Okay, that's new. We didn't get narrated, voice credits last time.
Williams. My little pony, my little pony. How has the world been treating you?
Oh, let me go. The Simpsons are back. Wonderful. I'm glad they weren't
Wait,
just like.
is that a sea pony and a pool floaty?
It seems so. Yes.
Why?
I don't know. The other unicorns seem to be wearing dice. I'm confused already. But I thought I knew all the characters. This is a year later. Where did everyone come from?
Have your dreams been coming true? Tell me what's doing anything brewing. Is something special in store?
Love that in animation where you just see someone like filling and like painting with a perfect brushstroke. And so, like, it's that simple.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Great to see you once more.
Okay, sorry. It said can't wait to see you once more. That's the lyric, but I heard I hate to see you once more. It's like, wait a second. You haven't got to the dark stuff yet. Give it a moment.
I'll do it! I'll do it! You
Not a paint there, so not only does the paint apply in one stroke, but also dries immediately.
did it all right, Sundance. You ruined our sign. Now we'll never be ready for the party.
There's already more conflict more interpersonal conflict than the first movie gave.
I only tried to get the ball.
Make another sign.
I mean, that depends if they've run out of materials or not. You have to wonder how they weave things. How do the ponies weave sign?
I don't know. Some of them are unicorns, so I'm assuming magic.
I would say that what if two unicorns stood on like opposite ends and just like that was where the loom was, and they just spend time just like bobbing their heads up and down to weave the pattern. And that's why
that would be
that's why it was so annoying.
the most time-consuming thing ever.
No wonder they hate to see people again.
They're jealous of our hands.
Flash me, you can. Baby Blue Dancer.
Just said before there was like some snippets that might happen, but I think we missed.
Flash me, you can. Baby Blue Dancer.
Oh no, okay, just like it's just like or something. Just the music kicked in so abruptly. I was like, wait a second, did we miss something here? Okay, I guess they had a giant shell under there the whole time. All right then, good to know.
I'm really sorry, baby moon dancer. You all right? That was fun.
Let's play ball.
What's been occurring? Anything stirring? Hope your problems are few. I'll get it.
That must have hurt a lot. I'm sorry, Spike.
Yeah, but also, poor dancer here just have to immediately go after the ball like a third time. No one can possibly. They need to establish like some borders or something, or just not playing like open hills.
May fortune smile on you.
Not what it falls into, obviously.
May fortune smile on you. All gone, Posy.
Oh God, pony sad. I guess, I guess they're not going to bring one of the ponies that can fly to help out there.
I suppose not.
Oh, okay, good of the ball to avoid the pit of doom. Maybe no, because it's a sentient. Okay.
This is no time for games. Get to work, bushwallies.
Now it goes down the. Okay.
Take this to Catrina, and whatever you do, don't spill it. There's hardly any left.
Spill it? No, I won't spill it.
I know it's who Catrina is or what Catrina is. Okay, so Ghost Kitty, you were right. Katrina is in fact some sort of cat-like creature.
Well,
Good to
her
know.
name is Catrina.
Yes, okay, but Katrina's also a real name, so who knows?
I will say she's a very pretty cat creature.
Fair enough.
Here's your witchweed potion, your queeness.
It's meant to sound sarcastic, but it sounds sarcastic. Here, take your stupid potion or whatever. Your queenness. God, I hope I can retire soon.
Here's your
I'm only saving up for college.
witchweed potion, your queeness.
Well, they just spilled it immediately. Does Katrina not talk in this? We're just gonna have like a villain who just goes like the whole time.
We're just gonna have purring the whole time.
Have you seen have you seen like the Lord Slug Abridged by Team Four Star?
Oh, I have this.
Yeah.
You furbrain! You spilled my
she does-
precious potion. Get me some more!
Proper potion did, but all of that she would probably hit the ceiling if she grew that much.
I spilled it.
I told you to be careful. Now she'll get mad at me.
Too bad. We're tired of being slaves. We're going to escape. Yeah.
So he was being sarcastic earlier. Fair enough. Also, just look up with The Simpsons. That sounds like Nancy Cartwright. I don't think it is. It sense.
Escape! Escape!
Did you say escape?
Also, you probably shouldn't say that out loud inside of the domain of the master you work for.
No. Tightly enough, potentially, but then of course it was immediately ruined by everyone else going.
Yeah.
Yeah, then that was the problem. But also, is he to normal size now? What was the point of? Okay,
Drop me, please don't drop me.
I'll show you what happens to bush bullies who want to escape.
Couldn't he just lose a privilege?
Yeah, you have no privileges. You're my slaves.
No!
it's a consistent, like like villain structure that goes on with these movies. Like in the first one, you had in the first one, you had like like the big bad, his name I've forgotten. Then you had the second. Then you had like the second in command, who seemed to really care for Spike, and now it seems like the second in command is also the caring figure here. Which I wonder if that means there's going to be a betrayal in sight yet again. Hopefully not, because that'd be too repetitive at this point. But
Yeah, but then again, like we are watching these specials one after another instead of the intended watch of
1 year after the first
yeah,
one.
1 year.
I mean, sure, but I mean, they must have known that the people who'd be tuning into this special would have been like waiting for a whole year for something, and while while Home Alone 2 gets away with repeating basically the same thing again, I'm not sure if this one will or not yet.
You betray me. Bring me some more witchweed potion.
She's really not so
Wait, did
bad
you just oh, okay.
once you get to know her better.
We don't want to know her better.
Yeah,
Oh, so I get it. He's a simp. I understand. Listen, my man, I get it.
I've been deliberately avoiding making any sort of like giant domineering lady jokes in this one. Like I don't say anything. We live in a post Lady Dimitrescu world now. Everyone gets it.
Better
Hey,
hurry.
Megan's back.
Megan will be here any minute. Can we blow up balloons, Sundance?
No, but you can give me that string over there.
Okay.
How did they tie the balloons?
Uh-oh.
I'll save them. Whoa.
Again, some of them can fly. Oh, now the face. Wait, what was he doing?
unless this is just the episode where Baby Moon Dancer ruins everything.
It seemed to be the case, apparently. Which by the way, if her name is Baby Moon Dancer, is there an adult Moon Dancer?
Well, I suppose Baby Dancer is going to turn into Adult Moon Dancer at some point.
Okay, I thought it was like Moon Dancer the elder, Moon Dancer the younger thing, like Moon Dancer was just a family name or something.
Sorry.
Honestly, as like a family name, as like a dynasty thing or something, that is perfect. Like you carry the name of Moon Dancer. It is a huge responsibility that you have frivolously wasted by failing to achieve a ball 3 times in a row.
You're so clumsy, Sundance. Yuck. Now I have
But Sundance,
It
not Moon
wasn't-
Dance. Close enough.
It wasn't Sundance's fault. It was Moon Dancer who grabbed the thing and decided to just upheaval the entire situation.
Honestly, what that was malicious.
to take us. It's Megan and Sky Dancer. Hold tight, Megan.
New characters. There's Moon Dancer, Sky Dancer, Sun Dancer. There's all these different types of dancers now that have appeared out of nowhere. That it seems like I'm surprised that Firefly wasn't the one to go and fetch Megan, since she basically kidnapped her the first time.
As our guest of honor, we want you to wear this.
The rainbow of light. It looks
That back, that was dispersed and broken. What? Hold on.
Unless they somehow managed to capture more.
So they must have gone back to Mr. Magic or whatever his name was. All right then.
Yeah, his name was Mr. Magic. He had a giant mushroom house and a giant mushroom hat that he poked ear holes in.
He played a character called Mr. Magic that I played 10 years ago, which is one that I actually pitched to the theater group, and then which was it was based on a play from 5 years before that we were going to do but never did in my Spanish theater group. And I remember there was a character as a magician, and then that suddenly became like my character that was going to be like hugely influential and like integral to the plot. Like I was the fourth main character basically. It's like there's like three main sisters who were going to get along or something. And I was like the reluctant magician who was like responsible for what was going on and teleporting around the world.
That keeps us safe. Thanks. I'll take.
Yeah, as the guest, we'd like you to wear the thing that actively keeps us safe. No pressure or anything. This is the second time they've done this to her, and the first one should even know them.
Good care of it. I'm Baby Moon Dancer. I'm Baby Surprise. I'm Baby Glory. I'm Baby
You're all a surprise. Where do you all come from? Did you sprout from the earth or something?
Cotton Candy. Oh, look at you. Will you play with us?
Actually, like, since they're all babies, I assume they came from a mare.
Actually, yeah.
And I
You
think
would
maybe.
Yeah, you would think so. But I also don't know how much time has passed. Megan herself doesn't look that different. Like, they acknowledge her hair and a bit of difference, but I don't know about like the rest of her. She looks like roughly the same age. And I know that ponies grow up much faster anyway, at least. So I guess in this world, because like obviously ponies like learn to walk immediately after being born, so I guess they can talk very quickly as well. I don't know.
Oh, yes, you do. If you want to stay up for the costume ball tonight, you need your rest.
You see, they built that unknown as well.
We don't want to rest. Into the nursery you go, and no more complaints. We never have fun anymore. I'll take care of them, Posy.
The word the second you get those the guest of honor. Megan always gets the short end of like every single one of these.
Hey, Megan, we don't want to take a nap. We want to play. Okay. Let's not take a nap. You really mean it?
Trick them into falling
look at
asleep,
those.
right?
Look at those little wings.
Sure.
No wonder they can't
Let's
fly.
not take a nap. Who wants to take a nap? Let's let go.
Oh goodness, I was just gonna hit her head on this thing, isn't she?
Let's cut loose. Be a locomotive and caboose.
Oh, she can fly, just only a little bit.
Let's not nap today. Let's stay awake.
The Olympic level like distance you got there, Megan. Hold on a second. You're wasted in in these movies.
And play.
Doesn't count. She can fly. Not the same thing.
Let's not sleep. Let's keep busy. Play a game of leapfrog till we're dizzy. Boing, 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 boing.
Interesting, because
Boing,
okay,
boing.
yeah, like they say game of leapfrog, but actually, like what they're doing there is vaulting, and like specifically the thing that you like vault over in that case is actually called a vaulting horse. So they could have made a much more obvious reference there than they did.
Boing, boing. Let's do somersaults. Let's do cartwheels. Let's stay up until dawn. Let's have a pillow fight. Let's have a jug of war. Oh, goodness me, did someone yawn?
To the beds after the first one did. Okay.
Time we took our naps before we all collapse. No, it's not. We're not ready. Kalari wants your bottle. Where's my teddy? To your beds, douse the light, and put your sleepy heads down.
Pretty much on the villains. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction here. There's gonna be some sort of line where she's like, "Yeah, you interrupt my snack," or something like that. I'm pulling that one. I'm locking that one in now.
Catrina's asleep. Now's the time to escape.
Wait.
Wait, are some of the bush willies changing color as they walk around?
Let's see. Oh.
Let me talk to Catrina. Maybe I can get you shorter hours.
Shorter hours, yeah! Too late for that. Right. Too late.
How about a week off every summer?
Yeah. Okay. No! Shut off the witch weed machine!
Weeks ago.
What about better food? A window so you can see out.
Yeah!
Underground? How's that supposed to work exactly?
Good idea! No! Bush Willie!
The workers' union. The workers' union trying to convince Kroger employees not to revolt.
The thing actually is one of the employees trying to convince them to revolt because the other ones actually seem to be content with very little, and meanwhile the purple are just there being like, "Guys, what are you doing? Stop settling."
Please,
This is kind of like if STW was led by actual Dobby.
don't do this to me. Yes.
Do you hear anything?
No.
Neither do I. The bush willies have stopped working.
Actually, Catrina, that's not exactly true.
And they're still working? Well,
No. They escaped.
escaped? How could they escape? You were guarding them.
This potion to shrink down and get out of there. Or
Where
not,
are they?
okay.
There's one.
There's another one.
They're too fast. We can't catch them.
What am I going to do? Who's going to make my precious potion? It's almost gone.
You.
My new slaves. Now how shall I trap them?
Poor Catrina. You've grown so cold.
That's it. Cold.
Jen.
I'll make a snowstorm.
Explode ripping sound, but nothing actually ripped. That's like if Bruce Banner transformed into the Hulk, but then nothing happened to his outfit, but you still heard the tears if it did.
What's happening? It's getting so cold. I'm freezing. Help!
Flying away as per the tradition of snowstorms.
That's enough.
Wait, hold on. Did you see what? You see what the assistant was doing? Hold on. He's malfunction too. He's glowing as well.
Why are you doing that?
Don't worry, I'll help you.
That's enough, Catrina.
No, hair in that shot was blowing backwards. It was blowing the other direction the wind was going in.
Catrina?
I can't move! We're trapped! I think I can get out. Just a little more. There! Get Megan in the rainbow of light!
The rainbow of light would be a source of heat as well, because lights, I suppose. So yeah. Now I think we've just gone into like a different edit of this. Like someone couldn't restore like this portion beyond what they'd already done, or they got bored halfway through because this looks like a downgrade now.
Like either bored or they got tired. Because animation restoration, like animation in general, is a very lengthy process.
So yeah, I've seen a totally not Mark video where he actually talks about how the best way to watch Dragon Ball, like visuals, is actually his channel because of this. Yeah. Imagine I forgot to look at the chat. It said that a window, you're underground. Yeah, so someone else thought of that too. Also, Mr. Magic was not called. It was called Mr. Moochick. I think it was meant to be like almost sound like magic. They were saving their real puns for Catrina, I guess.
We're coming! And I got the rainbow!
Why did you take it off? You're gonna lose it. You're gonna blow up your hand.
And I've got the rainbow!
I've got a rainbow ring.
Okay,
ring,
Rainbow,
tied
do your
around
stuff.
my shoulder, ring, ring. It ain't gonna rain.
It's
No,
working!
it ain't gonna rain. Oh, now it's back on
The sun
again.
is coming out!
It's melting the snow.
I like how the rainbow actually pushed the clouds away.
Be careful, Rainbow. Look out!
I mean, it's light versus light, I guess. What would happen in this
Careful!
situation?
Careful, beam of light! That lightning is totally going to do something to you! We don't know! That's not how science works! But okay!
You know what? That is a good question. What would happen if a beam of light hits a beam of light to a visible degree?
The rainbow saved us! It protected us again! Good work, Rainbow.
I guess we'll have to find some other slaves.
No, I want those little ponies.
But how?
There are no other
No,
options
I-
here. But my lady, there are several other kingdoms. In fact, there's a human settlement just not far away. No, I want the ponies.
How do we get back?
My lady, they don't have opposable thumbs. They can't operate the machinery. Ponies. That could be less efficient than the police, I think.
Past the rainbow.
We'll get the rainbow first, then the little pony.
Can't we just leave the little ponies alone?
No, I need them to make my
Gold pass. That's just hilarious to me.
witchweed potion.
Catrina, suppose you didn't have the witchweed potion anymore. Why wouldn't I want the potion? It makes me powerful.
It's not what was the question. The question was not whether you still wanted it. The question is if you still had it at all. But that's a fair point. She seems to have. I mean, I don't think the potion's giving her all of her powers because she seems to be, like it feels like it's like an art system, right? That she grows and then like that augments her already existing power. So she probably would be all right. Then again, what is her goal beyond that? Just to keep having the potion?
Tell you, I liked you better before you were powerful. I like being powerful. But we used to have fun together. We'd laugh and play. Whatever.
Oh, so it is! It is exactly how I thought. He is her significant other.
You said simp earlier on, which has a whole different connotation, but sure.
It has a whole different connotation, but knowing they used to be old friends, no. Highlights that she once was a good person, but something about the witchweed potion is affecting her behavior.
So that dress not helping the Lady Dimitrescu I hinted earlier.
There used to be a time, or maybe you've forgotten, when you weren't clean.
Clear villain designs frolicking around in a meadow.
And rotten. Remember, those good before you turn bad.
But to be honest, she kinda doesn't look like an absolute villain in this moment. She looks like a wholesome old lady.
Potentially, but
That's
also
big.
still kind of scary.
Old days
Like, I can't get past the face. Like, the face is just scary to me in general.
Don't hand me that line. I've heard enough. I like to play rough, and if you don't, it's tough.
Oh, how I long to see
It's an actual photo. Okay. Alright then. When you hit me by accident when we play badminton.
the sweetie buzz you used to be, the cute, cuddly kitten. Sitting on my knee. That girl
Was still uncomfortable because you're about twice the size that I am in most situations.
is gone. Good riddance to her. My advice, forget you knew her. But now I'm in my prime. The people,
And then also, the fact that she gives him the potion to take off implies, like, she still has that level of trust in him at least. So, there's still some codependency.
and soon I'll make the whole world power.
and the sweet pussycat I knew.
She made like a windstorm, and
Even the last rope was blue based on the rhyme scheme.
she's gone like those good
Before you turn bad,
old
I think the audio has also been properly adjusted. I'm going to turn down the volume a bit. But also, cheesiest villain song I've heard in a while because of the idea that they are actively harmonizing while having this discussion between them. No, it reminds me of the first Voldemort and Quirrell song for Very Potter musical. I think it's great to sing when you look at you and me. We're different as can be.
Now look what you've done! I'm out of witchweed potion!
You shouldn't just sing a musical number. You do not do this.
I won't tell anybody.
Anyone else?
Dream Castle's so beautiful.
There's Restoration again.
All that's left to do is hang these balloons. I'll help. No thanks, Sundance. You've done enough already.
Oh.
What'd she do wrong? Everything.
Failed to retrieve a ball. Second, she broke a sign while failing to retrieve a ball. And then thirdly, she failed to retrieve a ball. And then fourthly, she broke a sign. Honestly, everything with signs and balls just don't count with her. Don't count on her.
Sundance is a very good jumper. It's landing she's not so good at.
Metaphor.
Don't cry, Sundance. Everyone goes through a clumsy stage. Even I did.
Someone to take away from this a clumsy stage. Some people out there are still going through this.
I've always been clumsy.
I am always
you're
in
a
the
great
clumsy
jumper,
stage.
right?
I was gonna say, wait.
I can jump farther than any other little pony. Well, that's wonderful. Think of all the things you can do that others can't. Now, if I wanted that big, juicy...
I mean, like ponies and jumping or actual sports. I mean, look at me. I'm pretty a freak of nature among humans. I can jump further than any other human possibly can, especially at my age. So absolutely, I understand where you're coming from.
I can't reach it.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I saw how far you jumped earlier. No. You try again and you do it properly, Megan. You're not going to fool us again this time.
I can.
Megan's whole thing in this is like lying to the ponies in order to get them to do things for themselves. You know what? But you know what? Fair enough. Actually, I've realized because last time they pulled her along and made everything that they were dealing with her problem when she didn't even know them. So yeah, her becoming Palpatine is actually kind of appropriate. You know what? Fine.
See? Great jump. And you didn't crash or anything. Maybe I was just lucky. You're not lucky. You're special.
Certainly not lucky. That's how much we know.
Gee, maybe you're right. Maybe? Come on.
It's me, Megan. I'm always right. I'm always right.
I can also get to the party faster than you can. Wanna ride? Sure.
You know what? Megan should have brought TJ along. You know that TJ's not a sentient pony like they are, but I mean, still probably would have got a kick out of being here.
My turn. Let me look. You just looked. It's my turn now. Oh, I want to see. Come on, baby ponies. Time for the party. Hooray! Party, party, go! Baby Moon Dancer, where's your costume?
Time, everybody get in line because it's party time.
Don't have anything to wear.
Well, let's see what we can do about that.
In all the clothes that are here are human-sized and painted into the background and therefore not interactable, but yeah, sure, let's see what's here. Why are they human-sized? Where does wardrobe come from? Did the ponies steal all their clothes in the local human village, and that's why they have to sew them? It's
Why
all
do
of their
ponies have human clothes to begin with?
second. They live in a castle, right? Did they build the castle, or did they conquer it for themselves from the previous human settlements? I don't know here. I don't know.
There. You can go as a princess.
Need a gown.
You can go as the emperor in his new clothes.
Gown. Let's see. How's that?
It's a cape, not a gown, but close enough.
Pretty. Pretty.
One more thing.
Gee, the rainbow locket.
Perfect.
Thank you,
Don't
Megan.
give that to her. You need to be wearing it to use it.
I mean, if it weren't for the fact that Megan just had like a huge like capability spurt in this movie, I would have said, oh, well, you know, it doesn't make much of a difference, and arguably a pony should be responsible for the thing protecting the ponies. But yeah, actually, Megan is just straight up the best choice for this. No wonder they need her again.
The party. I'll be there as soon as I put on my costume.
It's actually
I mean,
a cute pony.
Yeah,
You might transformed into that's actually a cute pony design.
yes. And also a very apt solution considering that all these ponies just like came out of nowhere for this movie. So what's one more?
Hello there, princess.
Who are you?
I'm going to the costume ball, too. My, what a pretty locket. Can I see it?
Can you be any more obvious? Like you gotta ease into this.
Why?
I'm a nurse. I have to examine it.
What, they're gonna check the heartbeats because it's a heart. Is that where this is going?
No offense, but even for pony standards, this is very stranger danger.
No.
Especially with the
Catrina.
You gave it away immediately. Like at least commit to the bits.
Yeah, you could have rode that train all the way in New York and have convinced her that you're a normal pony.
Now lock it.
I just, I thought, I wonder if he convinced Catrina that he was a cat at first, and that's how they started dating, and then like the reveal came later.
The reveal came later that he was a mysterious two-legged bird raptor thing.
Yeah. Oh, also, Gusky says that this is a very big pony. I mean, that might be why Sundance was so scared. But then again, she's a baby, so I guess by comparison, yeah, I don't know.
By all comparisons, every pony is big.
So is Megan's horse classified as a horse who's mute? I don't know because I mean, TJ can still make noise, but just is not capable of speaking English.
Got me.
No!
It's not like intense struggle music. Oh, okay, never mind. She's just living her best life right now. Okay.
Ow. Oh, that hurt. Catrina.
Why couldn't
I'll
Catrina?
take that locket.
There's a surprise.
Ah!
I'm not a very good player.
I'll take the locket and you.
like, I'll get that locket, and then we got another line between us, it's like, I'll take that locket.
You
Like,
have hooves. You can open the locket.
if this were made in 1985, I would have said it was text to speech because of how similar those texts actually were. Unless the VA was just so bored with this line or something like that, she was like, "You're getting one delivery, and I'm using it for both of them, just to highlight how repetitive the script actually is."
Give us a ride, Rip.
Help! Baby Moon Dancer!
Wait, no, wait, 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 oh wait, never mind.
Take
Look
off.
at his
You're
face.
too heavy. Hurry!
Now is the time to use your jumping skills from earlier.
Yeah, like she is Baby Moon. Like now is a good time for her to like do anything. She just is laying incumbent in Catrina's arms while Catrina can do nothing about it except sit on her transforming lizard raptor boyfriend.
Talking about Megan jumping, but yes, Sundance as well. That's a good point.
Hey, what if we can't find them? They better not hurt Baby Moon Dancer.
Catrina should do, actually. She should, like, hold Moon Dancer for ransom, like, prepare a trap for them underground, and then, like, trap all the ponies that way, rather than having to, go and catch them one by one.
Who are you?
We're Bush Willie.
What do you think?
Standing way too close to this fire, because then that we're made of fur. That's gonna go horribly wrong in a second.
How do we look? You like us?
I think they're cute.
I think they're hideous.
The way that Megan just stares at them going,
Slow down, Bush Willie. You aren't looking for a large cat by any chance, are you?
Yes, we are. And a funny-looking creature who can change into other things.
Katrina and
called a dinosaur, Megan.
Rep, they went down that hole over there. Yeah, down that hole.
Wait,
What's down?
why are they close to the place with? Okay, let me break this down. They're living and camping near the place where they used to be enslaved. Hmm.
It's a camp. Should they not find another clearing or something to light a fire that will burn them very quickly?
This doesn't seem like a sound decision.
Seems like, we've escaped, now what? Because I guess they haven't, like, or maybe they have sustained themselves. It depends if they are also babies. They might never have actually, like, lived on their own or, like, thought for themselves, and now they're like, okay, well, now we haven't got a structure. What are we going to do now?
When somebody turns 18.
When somebody turns 18, and also runs away from home. Yes.
That used to be our home till Katrina made us her slaves.
We've got to get down there and save Baby Moon Dancer and the Rainbow of Light.
Yeah, you probably don't want to be yelling that, by the way. There's a cave right there that can echo. So you don't want to be like, we gotta go down there and save Baby Moon Dancer! You get that, everyone?
Follow me.
Now I want to see a take of this where Katrina is just Katrina just comes
Reverberates
out of
into
the
the
cave. Katrina comes out expecting 1 or 2 ponies, and there's like 26 of them, and she gets overwhelmed by pastel horses.
Now she's warned about them. I want to see a version where, like, we just hear her, like, just, for, like, the naps, it's just, like, reverberating from, like, the inside, being like, well. Oh, they're back! Don't sit up inside the cave? What are you said you escaped from there, and now you're
Going back.
I want you to be my slave.
No!
No!
If I spare the rainbow, will you be my slave?
What is her face doing?
Can't even repeat that on my VTuber. I can't do that. But
Her
also,
face is off to the side.
these lines, like I will say this for Catrina's VA, whoever she is, had the time of life with this one. What did I say?
No!
No!
Then say goodbye to baby moon dancer.
Whose name I now know because Megan yelled it from the cave earlier.
Catrina, wait! That's going too far.
Yeah, when you did it to one of the bushwallers before, or were about to, that was, a negotiating.
That was
But now I'm standing up to you.
You asked for it, Catrina.
Yeah, there we go.
like
See, this warrants violence, but the bushwallers before warrants negotiation.
it could have been said that maybe he's crossing the line because the Bushwilly was probably an adult and this baby moon dancer is quite literally a child.
Maybe again, I don't know. Bushwallers actually are. It's kind of hard to tell with them, but also Sundance's face right now is just like she's getting her belly rubbed and is experiencing extreme relaxation right now. Some good scratchy claws, you see. Very very therapeutic. That was lucky.
I did it, Megan! You
Yes, that's right. Me, adult Sundance.
sure did, Sundance.
Oh, yes, see, there we go. So there is Sundance and Baby Sundance are two separate characters. Right, okay, there we go. So it is a family name.
Yeah! Help, Brett! Help me!
I don't know, Catrina.
The color on your face is gone.
Only you
Gone. I don't know anymore.
can change and be good again.
I can change. I can be really good.
How do we know?
I'll prove it. Just help me.
Get what lesson they're trying to portray here. Be good and people will be good to you. But also, if she doesn't say that, they're just gonna let her die. Is that the moral here?
Okay.
Well, I have no idea. If we fall into the vat, we have no idea what's going to happen to her. It
Clearly
seems to be
something bad.
green. It seems to be green like the potion was before.
Would you think if she fell into that, she would just, drink how much she eat and then grow and then escape?
You destroy the witchweed machine.
But that took forever to build. Can't you think of something else? Wait, I'll do it. But I need some more potion. I'm out of power.
There isn't potion underneath her, at least. Maybe that's like the impure, equivalent of nuclear waste or something.
Here it comes, Catrina.
Wait, how do we
What
get
is
another drop for you? Just keeps repeating.
The machine, Catrina.
Again, how much could you go from just a drop?
Remember what you said.
Also, she's standing right now.
Would you please help me out now?
You can get out yourself.
Yeah, what? Well, there you go. There's the lesson. Declare yourself as good and immediately be held to it, and then people will save your life. Otherwise, you will die. I wonder who made this.
Parade of costumes begin!
Also, how is Megan is high right now?
Shooby-doo, shoop, shoop-be-doo,
Wait,
shoop-be-doo.
why does Megan have a throne? Is my
You see.
question.
she's the guest of honor, and they haven't elected like a monarchy yet. So they conquered this castle, didn't establish any form of government for themselves, and so they just haven't used the throne ever since.
Like
Which
that, or they set up the throne for Megan in hopes that she would become pony royalty.
maybe, but so I kind of picture that if this castle existed, then they would have had a throne. Go back to my head count that they conquered this place and claimed it as their own.
Just like a dream, they're all dressed like a dream. Take a look.
Hold on a second. Did we get like those dream and dream for this rhyme? Hold on a second.
Dressed like a dream, they're all dressed like a dream.
Oh, it's just like a dream.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Take a look and you'll agree. They step
Why now? What?
right out of a fantasy. Dressed like a dream, like stars that shine and gleam. Sporting clothes so heavenly, they're lighting up the whole galaxy.
Lucy question was
Isn't
there.
it fun getting all done up, pretending you're someone new?
Miss Pony Sash. Have they already had a competition before? Also, Megan, please don't make that face ever again.
Life is so free when you're dressed like a dream come true.
You look beautiful, Katrina.
Do you really think so, Doctor?
Just like the good old days. Go on, Katrina. Your public awaits.
I'd be happy to, Red Dear, but you're standing on my dress.
Excuse me.
Isn't it fun getting all done up, pretending you're someone new?
Life is extremely so free when you're dressed like a dream. Dressed like a dream come true. My little pony, my little.
Like, this is a thing. I do love that they bought the shooby-doo, shoo-shoopy-doo at the like very butt end of the song.
Yeah. Well, and also the fact that it even carried over from the last movie as well. I mean, at least the Steve ponies are consistent. I don't recognize a single other pony in this entire movie. But they kept
Me
Spike.
either. Where did Firefly go?
They kept Spike and they kept the sea ponies. I don't know. You know what? You know what? Maybe there is just like factions of ponies that are in fact actively fighting for this castle, and one faction kicks
Maybe.
out the other. That would explain why in like the later gens or something we don't see all these characters again, but we see like different versions of some of them that have stuck around. They're the dominant faction right now because they have the one Alator that exists. So no one can actually conquer the castle from them anymore. There we go. I figured it out.
Time I was
Also, I completely forgot last time to watch the end credit sequence because there actually is stuff that happens in this. So Megan did in fact go home in the last one, but we didn't show that. So let's see if we missed out anything in here.
heading homeward bound.
My little pony, my little pony.
Twinkling stars are all around. Daytime impending, night is descended, smiling above the moon.
My little pony, my little pony.
Oh wait,
Let's
and this-
get together real soon.
Dragon Ball comparison from earlier actually makes a lot more sense now. With all sun dance, and then the suit goes off into the sun. Very nice. Oh wow, there's two human characters in there actually. Did Megan have a sister who also got kidnapped or something? I don't know. Okay, well that was Escape from Katrina, which in fact they didn't. Well, oh wait, no, the Bushboys escaped from Katrina. I was gonna say the ponies didn't escape from Katrina, but the Bushboys did. Okay, fair enough. Um, out of Tyrek from the last special, and Katrina from this special, which one was a better villain? Asked Josh. Um, I'm gonna say Katrina actually. because she was just way more fun with her performance, and also that she had like a bit more of an interesting like backstory and motivation. Like Tyrant was just like, ah, yes, we'll spread darkness and evil and nothing original here. Versus Katrina, who was basically like battling an addiction when you get down to it. And like her actual support unit was a genuine support unit from dinosaur shapeshifting creature versus both of the both Tyrant second in command, who was obviously betrayed him at the end. Then again, I guess we did get my prediction of the uh of Katrina's as boyfriend betraying her, but only but like very briefly and just like to knock some sense into her. But then again, he was gonna let her die, so but yeah, basically Katrina's better, but I don't know. But yeah, I can, I can sense, I can see the patterns emerging from this. Like they went out their way to get like a whole like roster of new characters, and I can't help but thinking that they just rehashed the same story with new characters and slight changes. A lot of the changes were good, but yeah, I don't know.
I don't
It has
know.
a bad case of sequelitis, I think, ultimately.
Like it has a bad case of sequelitis. I also say that this is the pattern of Megan ascending to pony royalty.
So yeah, I mean to be honest, like as an audience surrogate, as like a human character, that like that could also be like a power fantasy for like the actual for the target audience being like, ah yes, I could also be the ruler of the ponies and the protector of the land or something.
I could also be horse royalty.
Yeah, which maybe they kind of missed in the later gens if they because as they did establish a royalty and hierarchy there. I wonder.
Well, in the more recent gen, well, not Gen 5, but Gen 4, we do know that there are no humans in Equestria.
Where did they all go? Did they finally get tired of the ponies stealing all of their clothes and structures and armor and potentially,
Um,
like nets and balls and everything? Like maybe, or the, or as soon as the alicorns emerged, they just got wiped out.
we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened to the humans. We can like say that they were not included intentionally in Gen 4.
Yeah. Also, Gusku says Tammy Grimes once more did a wonderful job voice acting. Who did Tammy Grimes voice in this? Like, I didn't actually probably read the credits. I'm afraid. The best voice performance was definitely Katrina. That's for sure. Not often that you get to just kind of like cut loose and be like that villainous. I remember that the last time I saw the villainess in that one was actually this like actress from a there's like a long running gig soap opera, and people knew her from one that I personally haven't seen, but is very famous. Like I've heard of it. But yeah, like she was just giving it her absolute all. It's like yeah, clearly this is like fun. Going back to like Spanish Theatre Club, I do remember that I got cast as the villain for both years. The first time, the first time I was really into it was I didn't want to be like perceived as bad. I just wanted to do the job. But it's like, oh, why have to be me? I don't like to pretend to be mean to people. 1 year later after that whole experience, that's how I was like, oh, okay, this is actually just like this is actually very fun, and like my character has like a full on dance routine that he like actively possesses people to take part in, and that was like still one of my favorite roles I've ever done actually. Uh, and of course nowadays it can be Eve or whatever. I've got to work in a Katrina type of villain into something else just to give someone else that experience. Just like here, make us sound like this. Uh, okay, Tammy Grimes is Katrina's VA. She voiced the last Unicorn movie, aka my favorite movie. Oh, fair enough. I have heard a lot of detail about like the last Unicorn movie. I have heard like great things. And it's also Dan Avidan's favorite movie, you know, from Game Grumps and XP fame and Starbomb and other stuff. So yeah, fair enough then. I'll have to check that out some other time because yeah, you are right. Still did a wonderful job here. Yeah. As for which special I prefer, I don't know. Like I remember someone in the comments of this like said that it wasn't as good as the first special, probably because of the sequelitis aspect. If I hadn't seen the first one and I was just going over this one like as brand new, I would think it was the better one because I mean ultimately it doesn't move it. Um, seeing the scene from Biggs was the scene that got the other, which I guess was not
Yeah,
a
I'd
coincidence.
say that Escape from Midnight Castle is top tier from this.
Okay, fair enough.
Definitely the upper echelons of pony specials. That's because Escape from Midnight Castle feels new and original in some aspects.
I mean, it
Meanwhile,
was brand new, yeah, of course.
this does recycle a lot from Escape from Midnight Castle while giving it its own spin.
So that's why I think if I hadn't seen Skip Midnight Castle first, I probably would um prefer this one. Because I mean the only thing we'd be missing out in there was like them getting to meet Megan for the first time. But to be honest, we're not missing out much on that one because essentially she got kidnapped, gaslit into thinking that it was like her own lack of confidence the reason that she was holding herself back rather than the sheer whiplash of the situation and essentially she gets like pulled along for both of them. But in this one, she shows a lot more initiative. She actually manipulates the ponies back
She
and gets them.
manipulates the pony's back!
She does twice. She gets like either a pony or groups of them to like come up with ideas and like pretend that they came up with the idea themselves. That's why I called her Palpatine earlier because that's what Palpatine does. So yeah, they're
Darth
on similar
Moon.
levels.
Now I'm just thinking Darth Moon Dancer.
Good.
Darth Moon
Good.
Dancer.
Your jumping has improved most significantly. As for you, babies, it is nap time. Go to sleep. Do it.
Do it.
They're on comparable levels for me because this one does some things like generally way better than the other one, almost in response to it. But it definitely does recycle too much. It kind of takes away from that slightly. So you know what? You know what I'm gonna say. You know what? It's a tie. It's a tie. I'm gonna say it's a tie. This one needed more sea ponies.
Uh, more, 9 out of 10 more sea ponies.
Absolutely. All right. Time for Gotcha review actually. So go from one stream to immediately another one. So
Shoo-be-doo,
yeah.
shoo-shoo-be-doo.
It's time for Gotcha review. Yeah. There we go. New intro. But yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe to us already. If you're watching on Twitch, well, you probably already follow, so whatever. Do what you want, I suppose. And on that note, until next time, farewell.